Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we get the third and final ending. We're meeting Socrates first because it's certain that we're gonna get kicked out of the Animus again once we kill the snake that leads the cultist. Or what is the cult now? A few goons. One has to wonder how it rebuilt itself and why Kassandra didn't stop it when it started to rebuild itself as the Order of the Ancients.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is a nebulous one, because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are, because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
You know, the killing of Phoebe and Pericles is all the more egregious now that we know that she was lying through her teeth up at the temple when we blamed her. And then we forgave her on our ship. Good Lord.
Phoebe. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Kassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
Killed by his love. Well, he would have died from the plague, but why didn't she just poison him? Keep giving him his medicine.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more. He was on my side.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain, our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
They'll be waiting for Kassandra for quite some time. Imagine how many friends she's seen live and die throughout her life. 2,500 years on Earth. And she is the canonical choice in the novelization of the game.
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play.
Remember how Cassandra took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see. That would shoot a drama.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
Now, dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
You still got a few years left. Same with Socrates. Okay, now for the cult. Back to deadly serious business. There's probably gonna be some option to spare or something. Like, yeah, right. I'll have to look that choice up on YouTube. Should ask her about her tactical decisions as leader, like why she sent 3 low-level goon assassins to kill our mother, and led us to our mother, which was kind of dumb. She didn't have to do that. Then told Deimos to harass us but never kill us, even as we cut all 42 of the attendees of that little soiree down throughout the course of the game. Just think how filled that cult room was. I kind of want to, like, when they have New Game Plus, I want to play that and see if I can tell who's who. If I were her, I'd be, I think I'd be making my way to, you know, exile somewhere. But where could she go for exile? Egypt wasn't really, you know, a place you could go at this point. It's not Ptolemaic Egypt. Deal with that. She can't be here.
Cassandra! Cassandra! Cassandra!
Kassandra. It was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the Cult of Kosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom.
Connor.
But there is still hope.
Edward.
Hope in you. Hope in the future you
Arno.
will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the
Ethan,
past.
Jacob.
Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Kassandra. You need to be the hero again.
So, you've seen it too then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
Well, this doesn't make sense. He's wrestling in the living room with his adopted brother.
I thought Deimos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, he's impossible to control. He worked his way to the helm, and then he held even more sway than I did.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption. Dirty drachmae. They killed people in a war they made themselves.
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
Yeah, right.
Malaga. So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Deimos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
I don't buy that.
You're all the same. Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirection.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time. But only certain people can activate it. People like Deimos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the Cult of Kosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
I've read the letters. She's lying.
He trusted you, and in the end you didn't protect him. Maybe he would be alive if you'd stopped them.
Gods know I would have if I could. When Demos killed him, I knew the original cause was lost. I had to retreat.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me.
Trust her.
This future's not a dream.
I can't let you do this. You've caused so much damage. You destroyed the Greek world.
You've proven you have no understanding of what we're doing. I misjudged you.
So did I.
Oh my god, wow. That's how she's gonna punch me.
Kassandra, there is much left to do.
Kassandra!
A storm is coming.
I can weather any storm.
Another artifact destroyed. Take control of it, use it. Is that it? We're not. Okay, I think that must have been it. Gotta take a look at this. Well, I think that's that does it for Odyssey for now, for the time being. Actually, I'll probably, if there's any interesting side quests, I probably will record them. But if it's a go in a cave and get this kind of side quest, that'll probably be the end of it. So that'll do it until we're gonna have the first DLC is going to deal with Darius and the Hidden Blade. So hopefully the Emperor will play a role in that since he's alive. Hopefully they'll fix that quest that's bugged. And then the second DLC is supposed to be the Secrets of Atlantis. But overall, this has been a damn good game. I think they made it just a bit too big. Because I mean, there were... Can't count how many, you know, small military camps there were. They could have halved that.
Did you
Maybe
stretch
half
your
the
wings?
caves. But pretty good story. Probably one of the best in Assassin's Creed as far as, you know, the family dynamic, and had a good first mate, Barnabas. A lot better than Shays. Shays was enthusiastic but annoying. No Ade, but hard shoes to fill there. So that'll do it until there's an interesting side quest or the DLC.